Seems Meghan and Harry just can't stay away from drama. Time and again, they find themselves at the center of scandals, often of their own making. And the latest, a surprising change to Prince Archie's birth certificate. This update has stirred up quite a reaction, not just from the royals, but from the public as well. So what's really going on with Harry and Meghan? And what exactly did they change on Archie's birth certificate? Let's break down all the details. Why was Prince Archie's birth certificate changed? Of all the controversies Meghan and Harry have been caught up in, this one might be the most unexpected. The question on everyone's mind right now is, why would Prince Harry and his wife make a shocking change to their son Archie's birth certificate of all things? This act has definitely raised more questions than answers. Many even speculate that the couple might be up to no good, and who knows? Those people might just be right. But while speculations were flying around left, right, and center, Meghan and Harry stepped up to clear the air. So what exactly did they say? Keep watching to find out. The controversy surrounding Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's decision to amend their son Archie's birth certificate has raised many eyebrows. The couple made this change just weeks after Archie's birth in 2019. But what was the reason behind it? Initially, the birth certificate listed Meghan as Rachel Meghan Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Sussex, alongside Harry's full title. However, after the amendment on June 5th, Meghan's first name, Rachel, was removed, and she was simply listed as Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Sussex. This change quickly sparked speculation. Why would Meghan, a mother, remove her own name from her child's birth certificate? Some observers speculate that Meghan is trying to hide something, while others have suggested that this change could be a subtle statement or even a dig at other members of the royal family, particularly Prince William and Princess Kate, whose children's birth certificates still include their mother's full name. The Sussexes, in a bid to unify their family, also made Sussex their official surname around the same time, signaling a shift in their identity. The timing of the birth certificate amendment is interesting in the context of the tensions between Harry, Meghan, and the royal family. Just weeks after Archie's birth, the couple announced their split from the Royal Foundation, a charity they once shared with William and Kate. This separation was a backdrop to their more dramatic decision to step back from royal duties in January 2020. This decision eventually led to their move to California and the media frenzy surrounding Megxit. While Meghan and Harry have never officially explained the change to Archie's birth certificate, many have since speculated that it was a calculated move, perhaps aimed at asserting their independence or making a statement about their growing distance from the royal family. In the world of royalty, every action, even a seemingly minor change, is viewed as part of a larger narrative. The birth certificate controversy, in many ways, shows us just how much everything that has to do with the royals is complicated. This complication was also evident when the birth certificates of Prince Archie and Prince Louis were compared side by side. Comparison of Archie's birth certificate to Louis's. Early in the morning on May 6, 2019, Meghan Markle gave birth to her first child with Prince Harry, and the arrival of baby Archie immediately drew global attention. As the case with Prince William and Princess Catherine's children, the couple had already signaled that they planned to break from royal traditions, and the release of Archie's birth certificate confirmed some key details while raising several others. For one, the certificate revealed that the baby's full name was Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor, and notably, that he had been born at the Portland Hospital in Westminster, a detail that had been kept under wraps until then. In the weeks leading up to Archie's birth, Meghan and Harry had made it clear they intended to do things differently. They opted for privacy instead of following the usual royal routine of media alerts, staged photos, and public hospital appearances. A Buckingham Palace statement outlined their approach, explaining that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex had made a personal decision to keep their birth plans private and looked forward to sharing the news once they had a chance to celebrate as a family. This move started considerable discussion, especially when compared to the Duchess of Cambridge, whose birth plans for her 3 children were well publicized, including details about the hospital where she gave birth. Despite rumors of a possible home birth, nothing about Meghan's birth plan was confirmed in advance, leading to even more speculation. When the birth certificate was released, it officially confirmed that Meghan had given birth at Portland Hospital. Although some media outlets had reported the hospital birth earlier, the couple had managed to keep the news quiet, even from senior royals. The Daily Mail's Rebecca English was the first to report on the discreet arrival, noting that Meghan had been taken to the hospital without anyone being informed, and that Archie was born at 5:26 a.m., with Prince Harry by her side. By the time the royal family issued their announcement of Archie's birth, Meghan and Harry were already back at Frogmore Cottage, their home in Windsor. The official statement mentioned Meghan's mother, Doria Ragland, being with the family at Frogmore. This caused confusion as the presence of Meghan's mother implied that Meghan had given birth at home, which we see was not the case. Adding to the mystery, the formal birth announcement posted outside Buckingham Palace omitted the names of the doctors who attended the birth, a detail typically included in such statements. This alone caused people to speculate that maybe Meghan was never truly pregnant, and Archie was born through surrogacy. But more on the surrogacy claims later on in the video. Royal correspondents, including Emily Andrews of The Sun, were caught off guard by the news of Archie's birth location. She tweeted that palace aides had initially suggested the baby had been born at Frogmore Cottage, but it turned out he had arrived at Portland Hospital in London. While other details remained unchanged, the omission of the location and the mystery surrounding the birth sparked plenty of curiosity and speculation among royal watchers. In the days following Rebecca English's early report, several other outlets, including Harper's Bazaar, also confirmed that Meghan gave birth in a hospital. The royal family never directly commented on the back and forth, but the conversation soon moved past the birth location. Prince Harry, clearly moved by the experience, spoke to reporters not long after Archie's arrival. He described it as the most incredible experience he could have ever imagined. He said he couldn't understand how women go through childbirth and expressed deep admiration for Meghan. Both he and Meghan, he added, were overjoyed and extremely thankful for the outpouring of love and support from people around the world. The birth certificate also offered a few notable details. Aside from the change to Meghan's name, her occupation was listed as Princess of the United Kingdom. While the title might have raised eyebrows for some, it certainly followed protocol, as Kate Middleton was similarly listed as Princess of the United Kingdom on Prince Louis's birth certificate in 2018. One small but intriguing detail worth noting was the formatting of Archie's birth certificate, which was typed. While that might not seem unusual on its own, it stood out when compared to the birth certificates of other royal children. Prince George's and Princess Charlotte's documents were handwritten, while Prince Louis's, like Archie's, was typed. Another detail that sparked some curiosity was how Prince Harry's name appeared. The document listed him as His Royal Highness Henry Charles Albert David Duke of Sussex, notably omitting the title Prince. This omission certainly didn't sit well with people, especially given the precedent. It's tradition that the Prince title should be included. On the birth certificates of Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, William was styled as His Royal Highness Prince William Arthur Philip Louis, Duke of Cambridge. Similarly, Prince Charles was identified as His Royal Highness Prince Charles Philip Arthur George, Prince of Wales, on the birth records of both William and Harry. So why exactly did Prince Harry opt not to include his prince title? Since Harry has a longer title than any of the other royals, it might seem that the absence of the word prince is merely an oversight. However, as for Harry, who knows his full and proper title by heart, he would not forget such an important part of it intentionally. Maybe Harry didn't just want to be referred to as Prince. Adding to the small but noticeable differences, even the signatures drew attention. On Prince Louis's typed birth certificate, Prince William personally signed his name in ink as William. But on Archie's certificate, Prince Harry's signature was typed, not handwritten. While the difference caught the attention of people, there doesn't appear to be any formal reason behind the choice. Now to another drama surrounding the certificate. The Sussexes claimed it was Buckingham Palace that initiated the change on Archie's birth certificate. But was that really the case? Or were the couple simply trying to sidestep accountability? Keep watching to find out. Roughly a month after Archie's birth, Buckingham Palace came under scrutiny when reports emerged suggesting that Meghan's name had been edited on the official document. In response, Harry and Meghan's California-based PR team released a statement claiming the change was dictated by the palace. The PR team insisted that neither Meghan nor Harry had requested the alteration and framed it as a bureaucratic adjustment that was outside the Sussexes' control. But then came the twist. A royal source pushed back, telling The Sun that Buckingham Palace had no role in the amendment. In fact, insiders claimed the edit was handled by Kensington Palace, back when the couple were still working royals. The update, they said, was made by staff in the Duke and Duchess's former office, intended purely to standardize Meghan's title on all official documents. Ultimately, there were requests for comment from Harry and Meghan, but in true Sussexes fashion, the requests for comments have gone unanswered, leaving the public with a classic case of he said, she said, leaving plenty of room for speculation. But it doesn't end there. To add even more fuel to the fire, the Sussexes also claim that Archie was snubbed of his royal title, a claim that made major headlines following Meghan Markle's explosive interview with Oprah Winfrey. Was Prince Archie really snubbed of his title? During the now infamous interview with Oprah Winfrey, Meghan reportedly revealed that while she was still pregnant, she was told their son wouldn't be given a title, and as a result, would not be entitled to royal security. When Oprah asked whether she believed race had anything to do with it, Meghan responded that, at the time, conversations about Archie's title and security were happening in tandem, with concerns about how dark his skin might be when he was born. But according to official royal protocols, Archie wasn't technically snubbed. As reported by The Guardian, the monarchy's rules set by King George V in the 1917 Letters Patent state that only children and grandchildren of a reigning monarch automatically receive the titles of prince or princess. Since Archie was a great-grandchild of Queen Elizabeth at the time of his birth, he did not qualify. This protocol is also what justified Prince George's prince title from birth. He is directly in line to the throne. Ahead of his birth, Queen Elizabeth had issued an updated letters patent to ensure that all of Prince William's children would carry royal titles, regardless of gender. Archie, however, wasn't in that